So we're diving into just one ballot, this novel set, against the backdrop of the 1965 Mississippi special election. Promises a really gripping tale about social change and the fight for voting rights.
Intriguing. The time period alone, yeah, sets the stage for some intense drama. I'm curious to see how the author handles such a significant historical event.
Right. The narrative focuses on a state Senate race, using it as a kind of microcosm of the broader struggle for civil rights in the South. It's not just about politics. It's about the human cost of all that change, you know?
That sounds incredibly powerful. I'm interested in how the author balances the historical context with the personal stories of the characters.
Exactly. The book delves into the complexities of the era, exploring the motivations and moral dilemmas faced by both sides of the conflict. Okay, let's talk about the characters. We have Hamp Bedell, a white lawyer navigating a system that, well, benefits him, and Madison Jackson, a Black Korean War veteran challenging the status quo.
The contrast between these two central figures is fascinating. Hamp's reluctance to actively fight for civil rights, even though he's not overtly racist, highlights the nuances of complicity, right?
Absolutely. The book doesn't shy away from the gray areas, exploring how people justify inaction when faced with tough moral questions. Madison, on the other hand, he represents a powerful force for change.
And the supporting characters are equally compelling. CJ, the fiery young activist, and his more cautious brother, Curtis Sr., they represent the generational divide within the movement.
Yeah, their contrasting approaches to activism add another layer of depth to the narrative. It's a reminder that the civil rights movement wasn't monolithic, one big thing.
The author skillfully uses these characters to showcase the diverse perspectives and strategies employed during this pivotal period.
The contrasting campaign strategies of Hamp and Madison are also noteworthy. Hamp relies on established connections and appeals to the fears of white voters, while Madison focuses on honesty and direct engagement.
This contrast underscores the different approaches to achieving change. Hamp's strategy reflects the political realities of the time, while Madison's represents a more direct challenge to the system.
The book effectively illustrates how voter suppression tactics were used to maintain power, highlighting the obstacles faced by Madison and his supporters.
The depiction of these tactics is crucial for understanding the historical context and the challenges faced by those fighting for equality.
It's a stark reminder that the fight for voting rights wasn't simply about casting a ballot, it was a battle against systemic oppression. Certain scenes stand out for their emotional impact. The Reese County picnic, where Madison and his wife break down racial barriers through dance, is particularly powerful.
That scene beautifully illustrates the potential for human connection to transcend racial divisions, even in the midst of intense conflict.
Conversely, the chilling encounter with the KKK highlights the ever-present threat of violence and intimidation. Wow.
The author doesn't shy away from depicting the brutality of the era, showcasing the risks taken by those who dared to challenge the status quo.
The tense moment between Hamp and Madison at the election celebration underscores their fundamentally different visions of progress.
This clash of ideologies is central to the novel's themes, highlighting the deep-seated divisions and the difficulty of achieving meaningful change.
Let's discuss the overarching themes. The fight for power is a central motif extending beyond the election itself.
The novel explores the structures that determine who holds power and whose voices are heard, highlighting the systemic inequalities of the time.
The concept of social transformation is also crucial. The book vividly portrays the upheaval caused by the civil rights movement.
It's a powerful depiction of the struggle for equality, showcasing the courage and resilience of ordinary people in the face of extraordinary challenges.
The theme of moral compromise is equally compelling. The novel explores how even well-intentioned individuals can become entangled in a flawed system.
Hamp's character serves as a compelling example of this internal struggle, forcing readers to confront the complexities of moral choices in a deeply divided society.
What are some key takeaways from just one ballot? One significant lesson is that power is rarely given. It must be taken.
The novel demonstrates how those in power will employ various tactics, including violence and manipulation, to maintain their control.
It's a sobering reminder that even in democracies, the fight for equality is an ongoing struggle.
The book also offers a message of hope, showcasing the power of collective action and individual courage in the face of adversity.
It emphasizes that change is not solely the result of grand gestures, but also the accumulation of small acts of defiance.
The novel underscores the importance of understanding history and its enduring impact on the present.
The novel ends with Madison's victory, but so many questions remain. What challenges will he face as a Black senator in 1965 Mississippi?
He'll undoubtedly encounter significant resistance from those who view his election as a threat to the established order.
He'll need to navigate a system designed to exclude him while simultaneously managing the expectations of his supporters. It's a tough situation.
Balancing the needs of his constituents, both black and white, will be a monumental task, requiring skillful political maneuvering and unwavering commitment to his principles.
His policy priorities would likely focus on voting rights, economic opportunity, and educational reform.
These are crucial areas for addressing the systemic inequalities that have plagued black communities for generations.
What makes just one ballot so relevant today?
The novel's exploration of power dynamics, systemic racism, and the struggle for equality resonates deeply with contemporary issues.
The challenges faced by Madison and his supporters mirror the ongoing fight for voting rights and social justice.
The book serves as a powerful reminder that the past is not simply a historical artifact, it continues to shape the present.
It compels readers to reflect on their own roles in perpetuating or challenging systems of inequality.
The novel's open ending leaves the reader contemplating the ongoing struggle for a more just and equitable society.
The title, Just One Ballot, is itself significant. What does it suggest about the power of individual action?
It highlights the importance of each vote and the collective power of individuals working together to effect change.
It underscores the idea that even a single voice can contribute to a larger movement for social justice.
The novel's concluding question 1, "What will you do with your one ballot?" serves as a powerful call to action for readers.
Wow, that was a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your insightful perspectives on Just One Ballot.